Hello, students. Your teacher here, Mr. Sarasinski, with another episode of Algebra 1. Today we are solving word problems. So, in today's lesson, we've got 3 steps we need to follow. First one is to define a variable. Use let statements to define your variable. Okay. Step 2, set up the equation and solve. Translate into an equation using your let statements, then solve. Okay. And step 3, define the answer. Give exactly what the problem is looking for. This means that if there were any units or descriptions of the variable that you are trying to find, then you should put it here. Okay. So, all that being said, word problems, I know you guys hate them, okay? But I'm going to show you how they're actually kind of interesting because you have to translate, set up, then solve. And so to me, I kind of think of these as a puzzle. And I don't know about you, but once I learn how to work a puzzle, it becomes very interesting to me. I have chosen to break this lesson up into 3 parts because there were 3 different sets of word problems. The first set is finding 2 numbers. So let's get started. Number 1. The larger of 2 numbers is 4 more than the smaller number. So let's let x equal smaller number. And then let's see, 4 more than the smaller number. So let's let x plus 4 equal the larger number. Okay. It says if the sum of the numbers is 74, find the numbers. Well, sum, I know, is addition. And is, so we have sum, we have the word is the word that means equals. So we can say x plus 4 equals 74. We can combine like terms. X plus x is 2x plus 4 equals 74. We can subtract 4 from both sides, and we get 2x equals 70. And if we divide by 2, we get x equals 35. And so this is, if we're defining the answer, x equals 35, this is the smaller number. And then the larger number is 39. So I'm going to write the solutions down here in the corner. I don't like that. Let's use a different color. 35, 39. Okay. Next question, number 2. The larger of 2 numbers is 7 less than 3 times the smaller number. Okay, so here's one of those tricky backwards word phrases, less than. All right. So 7 less than 3 times the smaller number. Let's go ahead and let x equal the smaller number. And then let's see, 7 less than 3 times the smaller number. Okay, so 3 times the smaller number is 3x. Less than 7. Okay, minus 7 equals the larger number. And then it says if the sum, so we're adding, of the numbers is 61 equals 61, find the numbers. So we have x plus 3x minus 7 equals 61. And we can combine like terms. X plus 3x is 4x minus 7 equals 61. Add 7 to both sides and we get 4x equals 68. And if we divide both sides by 4, see, dividing by 2 would be 34. And then if you divide by 2 again, that would be 17. So x equals 17, and that is the smaller number. And then the answers together, 17 times 3 is 51, minus 7 is 44. So 17 and 44. All right, number 3. The larger of two numbers is one more than 4 times the smaller number. So x equals smaller number. And then the larger number is one more than 4 times. So 4x plus 1 equals the larger number. Okay. If the sum, so we're adding, of the numbers is 106, so that's equals, so we have x plus 4x plus 1 equals 106. All right, we've got an equation. We know how to solve these, combine like terms. X plus 4x is 5x plus 1 equals 106. Subtract 1 from both sides. 5x equals 105. And divide by 5. X equals 21. This is the smaller number. In order to find the larger number, we plug it in. So 4 times 21 is 84, plus 1 is 85. So my two numbers are 21 and 85. That's a really good 21. All right, number 4. The larger of two numbers is twice the smaller number. Okay, so we have x equaling the small, I'm just going to do SM number, and then the larger of the two numbers is twice the smaller number. LRG number. Okay. If 12 is subtracted from the larger number, the result is 7 more than the smaller number. Okay, so if we take 12 away, subtracted from the larger number, the result is 7 more than the smaller number. More than is addition. All right, so we have variables on both sides. Subtract x from both sides, and we get x minus 12 equals 7. Add 12 to both sides, and we get x equals 19. This is the smaller number. And then in order to find the larger number, we just double it. So 2 times 19 is 38. 19 and 38. There we go. Number 5. The highest score on algebra test was 42 points more than the lowest. So we have x being the smallest. And then we have 42 points more than the lowest. Okay, well that's x plus 42. That's the large number. When added together, the lowest and highest score was 154. So we have x plus 42 equals 154. All right, combine like terms. X plus x is 2x plus 42 equals 154. Subtract 42 from both sides and you get 112. So we get 2x equals 112. And then if you divide both sides by 2, x equals 56. So x equals 56. And if the lowest grade or the smallest grade is 56, then The largest is 56 plus 42, which is 98. So 56 and 98. All right. Next page. Couple more problems here in this set. Number 6. Garrett has $1 less than 3 times as much as Liz has. So Garrett has $1 less. So Garrett has $1 less than 3 times as much money as Liz has. So Liz has X dollars. She's the smaller number. Garrett has 3 times X minus 1. Okay. Together, so if we add them up together, they have $179. Okay. Well, X plus 3X minus 1 equals 179. Combine like terms. 4X minus 1 equals 179. Add 1 to both sides. 4X equals 180. Divide by 4. Well, that's like dividing by 2 twice. Divide by 2, you get 90. Divide by 2 again, you get 45. So X equals 45. This is how much money Liz has. And then in order to find out how much money Garrett has, we multiply that by 3 and subtract 1. 45 times 3 is 135, minus 1 is 134. So we have 45, 134. All right, question number 7. The Buffalo Bills, love football, scored 24 more than twice the number of points that the Miami Dolphins scored. Don't like either of these teams. Poor Bills, never won a Super Bowl. So, the Bills scored. So that means the Dolphins score. X equals, let's do a different color. Yeah. Dolphins score. And then the Buffalo Bills scored 24 more than twice. Wow. 2X plus 24 equals the Bills score. Altogether, the team scored 66 points. How many did each team score individually? So we've got the variables defined. X plus 2X plus 24 equals 66. Okay, so let's combine like terms. X plus 2X is 3X plus 24 equals 66. Subtract 24 from both sides, and we get 3X equals 42. And if we divide 42 by 3, X equals 14. So 14 is the score that the Dolphins had. And then to find the score that the Bills had, we plug in 14. 2 times 14 is 28. Plus 24, 28, 24, 52. This was an old-fashioned butt whooping. Okay. Sorry about that. Number 8. There are 10 less red Skittles than orange Skittles in the bag. Rip off. All right. So the orange Skittles are X. And since I don't have an orange color on here, red it is. And then there are 10 less red Skittles than orange Skittles. So less, that's a backwards word phrase. So X minus 10. 10 less, okay? Equals red Skittles. Okay. The orange Skittles are also twice the number of red Skittles. Well, find the number of red and orange Skittles. Okay, can do this. So, the orange Skittles are also twice the number of red Skittles. So they're also twice the number of red Skittles. So 2x equals x minus 10. All right. Subtract x from both sides. X equals negative 10. This can't be right. There are 10 less red Skittles than orange Skittles in the bag. 10 less red Skittles. 10 less red. X minus 10. The orange Skittles are also twice the number of red Skittles. So the orange Skittles are twice the number of red Skittles. So I think, let's try this. Let's take this and do twice. Okay. Now let's try. All right, distribute. 2x minus 20. X equals 2x minus 20. Nope. Silly me, doubting myself. This was set up correctly. We're going to subtract 2x from both sides. So we get negative x equals negative 20. And then divide by negative 1, and x equals 20. Okay, so in order to find how many red Skittles, well, we plug it in, and you get 10. I hope that was helpful, except for that last problem, a little glitch. Sorry about that. This is the way.